So guys, this of course was not my idea. I was perusing YouTube one day, and there might be a lot of YouTube videos on putting plastic on the bottom of a plow, but I just happened to come across this one. First time I'd seen it, I thought that's a pretty good idea. The reason that I actually wanted this is to be able to glide over the gravel part where my asphalt driveway ends and continues with gravel up to my pole barn, which is probably a couple hundred feet. However, if this works good on the gravel, of course I'm going to try it on the asphalt, because my asphalt driveway is like 1,500 feet long. And of course I seal coat it. Yes, I do that myself. And you know what blades can do. They can scrape it. When there's high spots in the asphalt, they can scrape it off and make it look terrible. So if this Schedule 40 can glide over that and still remove the snow, great. So as you can see, this is where the asphalt meets the gravel. This is just the way it was when I bought this property about 15 years ago. You can see most of this gravel is like 1 inch. But then it gets into bigger stuff, so I'm assuming they laid the base down with like 2 inch or 3 inch. Then they came in and spread some smaller stuff over the top. But as you can see over here, some of this stuff's pretty big. It's 3 inch at least. But then you can see here it gets into pretty fine stuff. So I really need something that I can skim over the top of this, and I hope that Schedule 40, I hope I can get it fitted to my Polaris Glasier plow. But yeah, so it goes like that all the way up to my pole barn here. This is all gravel here, so can't use my snowblower on this, or I should say won't use my snowblower on this, because some of this rock's pretty good size, right? Wouldn't want to run that through any of my snow blowers. So yeah, shoes are okay, but I'd really like to have that PVC pipe on there. See if I can glide over the top of this. So we'll find out. So okay, here's my 1.25 inch in diameter, inside diameter of course, Schedule 40 PVC. I figured out that hopefully 3/8 of an inch cut out will fit my plow perfect. Okay, to start it, all I had to do was wiggle it back and forth and walk it on there. So now I'm just using a hammer, rubber hammer, dead blow. Okay, here's what the finished product looks like. Okay guys, that was a total failure. So hopefully you guys are thinking about doing this, well, have seen this video. White Schedule 40 does not work well for this. This was a pretty good torture test. It's 20 degrees out, so fairly cold. It made it one pass up, but then a half a pass back. It did its job. while it was on there. And if you guys saw the video before this, or the first part of this video, you saw that some of these rocks are 3 inches or so. And it's been, you know, 10 degrees for a few days, so of course they're frozen solid to the ground. So, you know, when this thing hits that, they just either bounce over it or break the Schedule 40. But I'm not giving up, because it worked pretty well until it broke. So now I'm going to try the black ABS. What did we learn in class today? Schedule 40 PVC? No. So yeah, there's the end result. Back to the drawing board. So since the Schedule 40 PVC was a total disastrous failure, I stopped by Menards this morning, picked up a 10-foot length of ABS 1.5 inch Schedule 40. I've already cut my length, which in the case of my Glasier plow for my Polaris is 51 5/8 inches long. That fits in between this and this. And the difference is, I want you guys to know, in case you want to do this yourself, is I only made one cut, whereas if you watched the beginning of the video when I was doing the Schedule 40 PVC, I made 2 cuts because I needed to take 3/8 of an inch out of the center. So the gap was 3/8 of an inch, and then that allowed it to go on. Well, ABS is more flexible than the Schedule 40 PVC. So I thought, well, you know, I'm going to just try to make one cut and see if that'll work. Well, as you can see, it is working. I'm pounding it on again with my dead blow hammer, just like I did with the PVC pipe, and it's going on about the same. I thought maybe it would go on harder, but it's not. So I think I'm going to get away with just making the one cut, the one slit in it. So when I get this on, we'll go out and try to plow. I'm going to wait and do it in the morning. Got about 4 inches of fresh snow today. It's still snowing a little bit. So tomorrow morning we'll try it out, go back out to the same place on the gravel, and see if it holds up. And by the way, when I did it with the PVC, I think it was like 20 degrees. It's going to be like 10 degrees tomorrow, so it's going to be even colder that this ABS is going to have to hold up under. So we'll see if this works. Well, I think this is going to be fine. Seems pretty rigid. Hopefully it's not too hard and it can withstand 10-degree temperatures under the severe conditions of hitting those 2 and 3 inch rocks out on the gravel part of my driveway. We'll find out in the morning. Here's what it looks like installed on the plow with the plow on the machine. And then the plow on the ground. Got the shoes about a 1/4 inch off the ground, so it's all riding on the ABS plastic. Okay, right now it is 3 degrees Fahrenheit, of course. I'm going to plow my driveway first, and I want to do that to get this plow as absolutely cold as possible before I do the gravel. That ought to be a good test for this ABS. and we'll see if it holds up. I'm also going to try it on the lawn. I'll do the driveway first, then I'll try the lawn, because I want to see how it does just removing snow without you know, scratching the grass. But then after that, then I'll go over there, just like in the previous video, on the PVC Schedule 40, the white PVC, and see if it holds up better. Okay, just finished one pass. ABS is no worse for wear, and it did a pretty good job of scraping the snow off. This right here, I had driven on it yesterday. Right here is a frozen block. It jumped over that without any damage to the ABS. It does a pretty good job of wiping it clean. Another thing I really like about this idea of having a piece of plastic all the way across is that my skids, of course, are just a little bit off the ground. But in the past, if I dropped my skids off to the side off the asphalt, of course, then the blade would dig in here to the asphalt. By having a piece of plastic all the way across on the blade, I no longer have that issue. So that's another plus. So I'm going to go ahead and finish my driveway. Then I'll hit the lawn with it in a spot, see how it does there, and then the gravel. That way we'll make sure the blade is good and cold. Okay, the asphalt driveway is all done. Very happy with the performance of the ABS. Zero issues with it so far. Now I'm going to try some on the lawn, and then I'll go to the gravel. For you folks that have indoor pets and need to let them out, that ABS plastic is the way to go. Skims right across the top of the grass without digging in. So of course the ABS plastic is the way to go. I had to go really slow because of those big 3-inch gravel pieces in this part of the driveway. Otherwise it just beats the heck out of the plow. So As long as I go slow, should be fine. I'm not going to do this very often anyway. I need to get my small trailer out of my pole barn, so I wanted to get this done. But if I don't have to, I won't even do this section. But at least now I can do it. No, I don't have to worry about much. Alright guys, I know there's other videos of ABS plastic on plow blades, but for the heck of it, I wanted to try the white Schedule 40 PVC, which we all know was a big failure. So if you thought the video was interesting, maybe helpful, please give me a thumbs up, hit that like button, comment if you wish. A lot of videos on my channel, so check it out, and if you like what you see, subscribe. Animals, motorcycles, tractors and equipment, reviews on a lot of stuff. As always, thanks for watching. Bye.